Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Moving right through the contact. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a run to the left. Fighting him off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. Opening drive, and they are now backed up 3rd and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road, already an underdog. And I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Knowles. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powers through. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Made the defense look slow that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to advance on the ball.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Escapes the sack. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds. That's a break for the offense. They'll lose yardage, but keep possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Second and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. The back's got it. And they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff from the shotgun.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, they're going to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The game makes it second and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Important second down play coming up. The defense showing blitz here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Here comes the flea flicker. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
And the Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Tiny space at the 20. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Let's go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Gorilla. Here we go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Seminoles looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. And the Noles will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going.
Lion. Easy. Yep.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Ole Miss.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3.
Moose. Tuna. Flex.
And he drops back in the gun. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The Seminoles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's a shotgun run call.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tailback with another carry.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The Noles will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quick throw on fourth down to the left side. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Noles. This offense cannot be stopped. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to field it. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 30 now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense.
It's blocked. They scoop it up.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On first down, it's play action. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Hands off to the left. In the clear at the 25. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Florida State.
Now they get set to kick it away.
21.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Florida State Seminoles will take over first and 10.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida State. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Here comes a handoff. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he pulls in the catch. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Tackle on the play at the 39-yard line. Second down.
The back's got it again. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The back's got it on a counter.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Fights off a defender. Tackle, but first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the toss play, runner moving left. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Can he get there on the ground? Defense stops him right at the line there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Handoff to the receiver on first and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, we're going for the touchdown. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory. Out
of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they heave it deep downfield. He's got it out of the 25.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. And the route is on. Look, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo 4th playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Rebels come to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to run it. Get some space around the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after.
The kick is good. That makes the score Florida State 47, Ole Miss 35.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Seminoles. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Oh, he tosses it back. Defense is coming after him. Sacked, dropped at the 3. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Crowd trying to make a difference here on fourth down. He's running out of time here. That's a safety for the defense.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the fourth quarter, down now multiple possessions. This one's all but decided.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the football. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Florida State.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
And makes the score. Florida State 56, Ole Miss 50.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.